Hey guys, I have gotten a few emails today from a bunch of you. There is a smoke and carbon monoxide inspection addendum that's floating around through the co-broke community, and I know they're forwarding it to you. It's an MAR form, it is available in zip forms. And the reason for it is when Baker had signed that law saying that sellers can essentially get around the issue of not being able to obtain a smoke and carbon monoxide certificate because of COVID-19. It said that they would give them a pass on that requirement as long as the buyer was willing to put in writing that the buyer would take on the responsibility for bringing the property into compliance with the laws once they owned the property, and that they would also obtain a certificate from the fire department within 90 days after the state of emergency was lifted. So the way I understand that is you don't actually have a pass on not providing a smoke and certificate unless the buyer has put in writing that they're willing to take that responsibility on themselves. What this addendum does is it has the buyer agree to do that in writing. And I don't really think, particularly as buyer's agents, we should be having the buyer sign that at the stage of writing up an offer. I think it would be better to use the language that I put in the zip forms clause library that basically just says that there is going to be COVID-19 delay related language added to the purchase and sale, and that it has to be mutually agreeable. I would use that and let the attorneys work this language out in the purchase and sale, because I think you might be able to come up with a more fair resolution. Like, for example, a seller could agree to have Paul Gallant or Mike Page come through the property and maybe write a letter or put something in writing saying that, to the best of their knowledge, it does meet the current fire codes. That way, at least if the buyer signs this type of document, they are doing it knowing that the seller has done everything they could to bring the property into compliance, and they just can't get the actual certificate. That's just one idea, but bottom line is I feel like the attorney should work that out in the purchase and sale, and we don't need to be using this form that early in the game by attaching it to the offer. So that's my thought. Okay, hopefully this saved you some time reading. Bye.